India reported more than 200,000 new cases and more than 1,000 deaths over a 24-hour period on Thursday, according to Health Ministry data. Since the beginning of April, India has reported more than 1.9 million new cases and over 10,600 deaths. Between April 1 and April 7, India reported more than 652,000 cases. That number has nearly doubled in the 8 days since. The South Asian country reported more than 200,000 new cases and more than 1,000 deaths over a 24-hour period on Thursday, according to Health Ministry data. Most of the new infections are being reported in a handful of states, including the western state of Maharashtra, which is home to India's financial capital Mumbai. Government data also suggests that more states are showing an upward trajectory in reported cases, which have been rising since February. The death rate is also increasing as hospitals face pressure over supplies, including the number of beds available. For example, a doctors' association in the state of Gujarat has reportedly asked the government to ensure 100% oxygen supply for hospitals treating COVID-19 patients.
India still has a relatively high recovery rate.
Since the beginning of April, India has reported more than 1.9 million new cases and over 10,600 deaths. Between April 1 and April 7, India reported more than 652,000 cases. That number has nearly doubled in the 8 days since. Earlier this week, India overtook Brazil to become the second worst infected country behind the United States, just months after Prime Minister Narendra Modi reportedly declared victory over COVID-19.
Maharashtra lockdown.
On Wednesday evening, India's richest state went into a lockdown set to last until May 1 to break the chain of transmission. Maharashtra is considered the epicenter of India's second wave of infections. Guidelines issued by Maharashtra's chief minister said only essential services including public transport and grocery would be operational between 7 a.m. and 8 p.m. local time and people would not be allowed in public spaces without valid reasons. The central government has reportedly blamed the second wave on people's lack of commitment toward wearing masks and practicing safe distancing. In recent weeks, politicians held election rallies in states like West Bengal where large crowds gathered, most of them without wearing masks. There were also a string of religious gatherings that took place in various parts of the country where thousands gathered in close proximity. There is also growing concern about the double mutation of a COVID-19 variant that was discovered in India, which could make the virus more contagious and better at evading the body's defenses.
Thanks for watching this video. Please do subscribe All Media New York.